So this is my endgame skeletal archer minion build. I transferred it from skeletal arsonist skeletal archer because I wanted to actually be able to use the ability, and the skeletal arsonist ability requires you to have weak minions that you can sacrifice in order to actually use it. So I switched to skeletal archers. Now let me see if I have a map. I do. Okay. So before I show gameplay, I just want to show the tree. You want to take all the damage you can, so take all this. You want to get uh, this one, so come down. Well, actually, you can probably. I might get rid of these three, actually. Not right now, but I might get rid of them later. You're going to want these three. You want all of these. You don't need the health ones, though. I also don't really need this one, so I could probably get rid of this one as well. But it helps with the gas, I think. You want to get this one. I might take off the crit ones as well. I don't know. You definitely want to get this and this, and I might get rid of these as well. I don't know yet. And you definitely want to get all these. You don't have to get these two or this one. And you want to come in here and get these. And you want to get these. And then you want 15% minion damage in all your jewels. You should have two sockets, two jewel sockets. And then for your ascendancy, you want to take the Infernal Hellhound, this one here, and then you want to take these four, or these five here. For the increased health, and this is a little inconsequential, I think. Alright, for the skills, for Infernal Hellhound, you want to have Fire Exposure, Infernal Legion, Elemental Armor, you can have whatever you want, probably. Magnified Area of Effect, I don't think that affects them. These two are probably useless, you can probably have whatever you want for these two. I don't think Infernal Legion really helps that much either. Pain Offering, I don't even use it that often. But you're going to want Meat Shield, Elemental Army, Prolonged Duration, and Minion Instability. And then Minion Instability, you can probably get rid of that too. For a Skeletal Cleric Minion, you want Meat Shield, Elemental Army, Rapid Casting, and Hulking Minions. Hulking Minions, you can probably get rid of that too. I just have it there so they can potentially take more damage for me. Or get hit more often than I do. I should say Rapid Attack 2 is for Skeletal Sniper Minions. Rapid Attack 2, Fire Attunement, Feeding Frenzy, Multi-Shot 2. And then for the final one, you're going to want Primal Armament, but Primal Armament 2, but I don't have a 5th slot yet. So basically, the gameplay is just you find enemies and you cast caster ability, the gas arrow ability that they have. And you just kind of wipe out screens. When your infernal hellhound gets real close to enemies, they ignite, and that sparks the gas, and that's how you play it. Now the damage is good. I can do bosses. I can probably do the hardest bosses in the game because the damage is genuinely good. It's the only downside is the delay that the arrows have, how long it takes to cast the arrows. See, we got rid of that rare real quickly, and my survivability. Now the survivability is like a me problem. That's because of my gear. I focus all on damage when I was getting gear, so I didn't focus anything on survivability. I was just trying to do the highest level maps I could do with as much damage as possible, and with the cheapest gear as well. And this was kind of the result. These guys you gotta watch out from. So you'll see most of the time against trash mobs, the Infernal Hellhound doesn't even like get a chance to get near and see, like right there. So a lot of the time against trash mobs and magic mobs, it won't even proc. You won't even get a chance for it to proc, like against them. And if that happens, it is, it's whatever. But really, you want the skill for rare mobs and bosses. It takes them out really quickly. Trash mobs, the archers should just take them out on their own. You shouldn't really have to worry about. But I cast my skill anyways because it gets rid of them faster. And the poison helps get rid of them as well. And we have multi-shot on here mainly for the skill, just so the skill does a lot more damage. And it'll shoot 3 arrows for the skill instead of 1. So you'll have 3 gas arrows shot. And the rare should just get deleted pretty quickly. So I'll show the gear now. You don't want malice. That's all I could get. What you want though is skeletal warriors, I think they're called. But all I could get was malice for the time being. And you don't want really don't want any of these stats. You don't want minions have extra life, that helps a lot, I guess, but you really want as much damage as you can get. This ring is just amazing across the board. You're probably not going to get anything like this, even close to this. So I wouldn't bother caring too much about a ring like this. Just get something with all res and life, and you're good to go. Same with the gloves. Get something with all res, life, high energy shield. I switched from armor to energy shield as well, because armor just wasn't doing anything. So there was just no point in having it. For the bells, same thing, all res and life. You could probably do a life regeneration build with this too. Again, for the sandals or for the boots, you want all res, life, and movement speed. I don't have movement speed because it just costs too much right now. And for this, you want uh, triple res. Every time I said all res, I meant triple res. That's my bad. But you want triple res and life on both of your rings. For the helmet, I'm gonna go over the helmet next. The helmet, you want life, as much resistance as you can get, and level to all minion skills. Another thing is you want to try and stack intelligence and dex on your gear so you don't have the situation I'm in where you're having to put runes in to make up for that. For the rest of the slots, you want these very specific uniques. You want Enfolding Dawn for the 100 spirit. It's going to help your damage a lot, especially against trash mobs. For the amulet, you're going to want Fire Flower because it has +3 levels of all fire skills. And the reason you want levels to all fire skills, or a level plus the level of all fire skills, is because these are considered fire. This is considered a fire skill. The skeletal sniper is. So you're gonna want levels to all fire skills, and that's why we have the shield as well, because it gives us level to all fire skills. And you're gonna want 3 on that at least. On the amulet, from the video I saw, you can get 5, but right now I only got 3. So my goal is definitely to get one with 5. But really, I have a couple goals. My main goal is to just get my survivability up by getting better gear, and then probably my last goal will be getting one of these with level 5 to all fire skills, which is probably going to cost a lot. Oh, and another goal is to get a really good scepter like this, but with skeletal warriors on it. Because if you have skeletal warriors, you can put Infernal Legion on them, and then they'll allow you to proc the explosion from the gas arrows more often as well. So those are some end game goals that I have for sure. But I showed the damage, I showed the map. I think it's tier 14, it might be tier 15, I don't remember. Whatever tier it was, it's level 79, so you can do like high level content with it. Yeah, so it was a 15 map. Okay, so let's do another tier 15 before we end the video, just to showcase like bossing. Let me see if I can find one for boss right here. So we'll do this one. Those 3 unique items, you don't need them to increase your damage, but they're really helpful for increasing your damage, and I highly recommend you get them if you're gonna play this build. Yeah, one of the biggest downsides is literally just how slow the skill is to cast. But you can see how fast I'm clearing enemies. It's not meta or anything, but it's pretty fast. It's better than the arsonist because the arsonist just took too long to kill things because I couldn't activate its skill. But yeah, you mainly want to just try and sit back, let your Infernal Hellhound run forward, and you want to cast a little ability and use your mana pots when you need to. And that's it. It's the whole build. Like, my survivability is shit, but if you don't get hit, then everything's fine. So here's a rare. This will be a good. There, he just got one shot. Well, he just got two shot technically. So the clear speed is a little low. Unearth would probably help a lot with that. Well, not probably. It would definitely help a lot with that. But I wanted to make it like a really lazy two skill build, which I think I was able to accomplish pretty well, honestly. Forgot to open the armory. Had nothing in it. Oh, nah, it doesn't have anything good either. Alright, so we'll go kill the boss now. Just to prove that it's good against bosses. Because I could just say it's good and not show you, but I'm gonna show you real quick. Yeah, it's kind of mana hungry too when you cast a spell a lot, or the command skill. So here's another rare. Hopefully it doesn't kill me. There we go. Damn, too bad it wasn't a divine. So for these guys, I'm gonna have to get close. All right, there we go. I got him. All right, so that was the last rare. Now we just gotta get the boss. How do I have 15 health potions? It's kind of crazy. I just noticed that, and I have 12 mana pots as well. Is that from my belt? I don't think it is. I think my potions are just good. But yeah, you just pull up to the boss. It's the shark one. Oh no, it's not. Never mind. It's this bitch. And your infernal. What's going on? Okay. Your infernal motherfucker will ignite them, and then your shit will just explode. Your gas arrows, gas clouds will just explode instantly. So we killed the boss like that, fast. Again, like I said, the only downside right now, which isn't even a downside of the build, it's just a downside to my gear that I have, is my survivability. But you could easily get like probably 3,000 energy shield. Well, not easily, but with dedication and currency, you could definitely get like 2 to 3,000 energy shield. Uh, higher res than I have, and just a lot better survivability, a lot more health probably too. But yeah, that's the build. I don't know if I like. I don't know if I'd like highly recommend it, but it's fun. It's it does, you know, bosses. It clears screens. It's all right.